Okay, everybody, welcome to the call, welcome to the webinar, welcome to this thing right here, vCard Global, the world's smartest business card. Now, when I put the presentation together, I chose this graphic because each one of these people is like you and me, somebody who is passionate about their business. We're holding hands because we have made a community around planet Earth, this big, shiny blue and green ball, and we want to keep it green because we're a green, eco-friendly company, and we're saving a ton of trees. We'll get to that in just a minute. So first, if you're new here, you need the question, what is a vCard? And so we're going to go into that, but it is a digital business card. Right here you can see my card right on my phone and a contact manager apps, tons of promotion things, tons of powerful tools, and the opportunity, if you want, to make some extra money with no selling. So we're pretty excited about it. We are a disruptive technology, and this is a huge buzzword in the industry right now. A lot of companies claiming to be disruptive. Uber is a disruptive technology, right? Back in the day, you would ask, hey, can I get a cab? Now we think, call an Uber, right? They have disrupted that whole industry. Twitter, people aren't saying, I need news, let me go get my local newspaper. They're saying, let me log on to Twitter or Facebook and catch my local news, see what's going on in the world. When you want to sell something, you don't think, let me go put a want ad in the paper. You think, let's put up on Craigslist. When Christmas rolls around, you're not thinking as much, let's go to the mall. You're thinking, let's go to Amazon.com and let's do all our shopping and have it delivered to our house. When we want to watch a movie, we don't think, let's go to Blockbuster Video, because there is no Blockbuster Video. So we think, turn on Netflix. And when you think about promoting your business, you think about vCard, and they don't print a single business card. So let's look at the timing of what we've got. The time is absolutely now, and here's why. 2014 to 2016, 2 full years of research and development coming into this technology. May last year, May 2016, entered pre-launch, made it available for the very first person to get their vCard. In October, we started our soft launch, and things started rocking from there. We're still pre-launch right now. We're looking at a full launch on or before July 1st. Of this year. So we're still in pre-launch, which means this is the exciting time. Now, even though we're in pre-launch, we're already in 22 countries. So look at this: Australia, Canada, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Israel, China, Mexico, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, United Kingdom, United States, India, South Africa. Guys, these are huge population centers, and we're open in those countries even though we're still pre-launch. So you can literally have an international business or take your business internationally right now just by logging on to this technology. Now, the next question people have is, who is the wizard behind the curtain? Who's at the top of this thing? All points to this guy right here. Alan Lowe is his name. He is our CEO, and he is a rock star, guys. We got really fortunate to have this guy as our CEO. He is a lifelong entrepreneur. He's a real estate mogul, 30 years plus as a top network marketer, and he has consulted countless companies over the last 10 years and helped turn them around and make them profitable. This guy right here is the wizard behind the curtain. The next thing he did is brought this guy on board. This is Stephen Remendini. He is our CTO for vCard. He was the 11th guy hired on at Novell, which is a billion-dollar company, one of the early guys in at Citrix. Between these two companies, at one point, were responsible for about 78% of the local area networks on planet Earth, right? And this is the guy that was heading it up. After that, he went into the federal government, went into Homeland Security. There is nobody who brings top-notch security to your vCard and your data more than this guy right here. We call him Remo. Good guy. Next guy brought on board is this guy here, Dilip Singh. Maybe you've heard of a company called Sprint. This guy was their vice president. He also has 186 full-time programmers. He's done 4 $100 million projects with Warren Buffett. That's this guy right here. And then there's top affiliate leaders in the field. I'm one of them. This is me, terrible pitcher. Camera adds about 40 pounds, moving right along. But Ron Himes, Joel, John, Lisa, I mean, there are multiple leaders in this company already, but the most important one is you. We are partnering with you on this deal, and that's why we're always going to be at the top, and why you can join us at the top of this thing, because it's amazing. Now, right now, times are changing. Ask any business. Sorry, we're closed. Right? Sports Authority closed 460 stores. The Limited, 250. Macy's, 100. Kmart, CVS. JCPenney is still trying to decide, how many of its 1,000 stores it's going to close up. Now, why? Because everything is shifting online, right? Like Amazon.com, the world's #2 largest retailer in the world, Amazon.com. The #1 largest retailer in the world is a company called Alibaba, which is basically the Amazon.com for the Orient. Everything's going online, but here's the kicker. Everything online is going mobile. It's all going right to the smartphone. Our phones are getting more and more computing power, more and more user-friendly. We're able to do more with them. So the Christmas that just passed, guys, December 2016, right? Christmas just passed. 68% of all online sales were made right here from a smartphone. So that's where you want to have your business. That's where the eyeballs are. That's where the dollars are being spent. And that's where vCard Global comes in. Folks ask, well, what about a website? This is what most people think of as a website, right? You got an old computer, you got tons of links and more links and more links and choices, and people go to these things and they go, man, there's just so much. I just don't have time. When we ask somebody, hey, you want to get to know me? What do you do? Yeah, come to my website. What they hear is, here's an 8-drawer filing cabinet. Go click on them all and research everything and you'll know what I do. And people are saying, I just don't care that much, right? It needs to be easy. It needs to be spoon-fed. It needs to be mobile. So let's look at some website statistics in the U.S. right now. 52% of all businesses don't even have a website. 97% of small businesses say their websites aren't even effective. Now check out this number, guys. 94% of websites are not even mobile friendly. So they're going to show up like this on a mobile phone. 23% of websites are updated less than once a year. But people who go into stores, 91% of them do it because they had an online experience. So let's look at cost, right? So this is national statistics on website building, right? If your company, if your small business wants a website, costs between $2,000 and $10,000 to get set up, and then between $100 to $1,000 monthly for maintenance and hosting fees. Now, vCard, we eliminate all of that while making it mobile, so it's huge. How businesses reach customers, totally changing, right? Media, internet, radio, magazines, TV, newspapers. You want to reach a customer, what do? Well, you don't put a TV ad on. Surveys show that up to 90% of the people pre-record and skip through TV ads. Radio, most of us have commercial-free radio, Sirius. We have MP3 players in our car, and if we don't, we're using a regular radio. The #1 reason people switch from one company to another company, or one channel to another channel, is because commercials come on. Newspapers, they have lost 2/3 of all their advertising revenue. That's 66%, and 1/3 of its circulation just in the past decade. And guys, it's not getting any better. Yellow Pages used to be the lifeblood of business, right? When's the last time you got one delivered to your door? We don't, right? We want to know a phone number. We say, hey, phone, what's the number for the pizza joint? Hey, phone, what's the number for the plumber? We don't go to Yellow Pages, so they just don't exist. And for people who think that websites is everything, remember when getting cost for Google, right, the top rank on Google, and Google would charge it per click? They have reduced their price over 36% in a single year because supply and demand, it's just not there. People aren't doing the website thing as much. So what about business cards? Crazy statistics to blow your mind. The people who are making money with business cards are the people printing business cards. Almost $800 million a year just in the US for printing cards. Now, how can they do that? Because they're printing so darn many. Here's 27 million business cards printed every single day in the US alone, which equals over 10 billion with a B, billion business cards printed every year just in the US. Now, what do we get for that, right? If you passed out 2,000 cards, you'd expect a 2.5% increase in business. Now, if you've ever bought traditional business cards before and they come in a box of 500 or 1,000, how many times in your life did you ever run out of the 1,000 business cards and need to go get more printed, right? It's tough to pass out 2,000 cards. And here's the crazy part. Of all the cards you hand out, 88% of them will be thrown out in the trash in less than a week. So 10 billion business cards printed every year, that is a lot of trees. 88% of them wind up in the garbage. That is a lot of garbage. And there is a better way. We've got it. Ron figured it out. JR figured it out. So did AJ. So did John. So did you. So did I. And it all starts with this question right here. Is your business card digital? If not, Why not? So what makes a vCard better? I love this graphic. I love putting this thing together because it allows you to talk directly to your potential customer, right? And you can show them your store, show them your product, show them your service. Let them see, hear, and feel you. You are the star. Share your passion, right? So you can grab your camera, your selfie stick, and you can show people what you do and why you do it. Now look at this lady right here. She is selling a health product. Here, she is telling you in her own words on video what this health product did for her. That makes this so much more powerful. And then there's a company video explaining what she's talking about, substantiating what she's saying, right? And so when you can embed your video and any company video right into your card, you don't have to send them a link that sends them off your card onto the World Wide Web somewhere. This is all embedded right into your card. When your customers can feel, hear, and see you, of course you're going to do more business. What else makes a vCard better? Social media, right? Social media marketing, all the rage right now. And why? Because that's where the eyeballs are, right? Now, have you ever met somebody and you wanted to link up on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever, and you start searching for their name and you can't find them? So then you have them type in your name and they can't find you either? Because there's 200 people that show up with the same name or 2,000 people with the same name. You can link all of your top 14 social media sites right to your vCard. So when you want to be friends on Facebook, click it. Boom, you're on their Facebook page. LinkedIn, you want to subscribe to their YouTube channel, click it, you're done. And you can link directly to individual pages of websites. Guys, don't underestimate the power of this. This is huge. We send people to a website, they're not going. It's like that 8-drawer filing cabinet. It's not, don't have enough time. But when you can link directly to the page, here are success stories. Here, see our testimonials. Do our recommendations. Like, boom, you're linking right to the page. People click on it because they don't have to wade through and try to find it. You're giving them the map. You're giving them the Cliff's Notes to the book right here on your vCard. Now, what else makes your vCard better? A scrolling picture gallery. Now, I like to use this analogy, but let's say you met this dude on the street, right? You met Robert, and Robert said, yeah, I'm a chef. You know, I'd love to cook for you sometime. Just looking at Robert, would you do business with him? And if he handed you a card, I don't know. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. But if he sends you his vCard, and right here, you click on this video, and he walks you through creating this signature dish with him, and you are like, oh my gosh, this man is an artist. And then there's a scrolling picture gallery of picture after picture after picture of the artwork this man is creating that is food. All of a sudden, you're like, wow, you would cater my event? Like, wow, like, it's huge because seeing is believing, right? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Let your pictures talk. You don't have to explain how you're doing it. You can show them, right? It eliminates guesswork. You don't have to guess what kind of chef he is. You can see it for yourself. So you can show the world what you can do. And if you have a physical location, like a store or an event, you can add the Map It feature to your card. And when they click Map It, their phone will give them turn-by-turn directions right to your front door or event. Guys, that's huge. You don't get that on a paper card, right? So what else could make a vCard even better? What if your clients could schedule themselves? Right? So if you embed your Google Calendar in here, people can see what time slots you have available and schedule themselves. It's fast and convenient for you and for them. So this lady here is an OBGYN. Let's say my wife wanted to schedule an appointment. And let's say my wife works, but she had Wednesday off. So she clicks on the 25th. I have Wednesday the 25th off. Do you have any openings? There's an opening on 4 o'clock. She types in her own name. She's locked in her spot, and she's scheduled herself through your business card. And if you want, you can add a PayPal button, and they can pay for their session before they even get there, right there through your digital business card. It's insane. Now, for all of you marketing gurus, all the big words right now are capture pages and sales funnels. You don't have to make a card and then link them off to the World Wide Web somewhere to get on a capture page. You can build that sales funnel right into your card, right? You give them a reason to fill out the form, right? So everybody you share your vCard with, have them fill out the form to get your best stuff. No need to direct people anywhere else, and it maximizes every exposure because it'll help qualify people. It'll take them from visitors through prospects, contacts, leads, finalists, turn them into clients, running them right through the sales funnel right on your card. And You can even embed your shopping cart and make sales right from your vCard. So if you've got an Etsy store or something, you embed that, you can be selling product right from your card. Guys, this is a no-brainer. So, but what would make it even better? Even more advantages, as if what we've already talked about is not enough. Here's a few more advantages to having your vCard. Because you always have your phone on you, and we always have our phones on us, right? Because you always have your phone on you, you always have your vCard on you. And you never run out of cards again. How many times have you met somebody and they're like, hey, and you're talking business, and they're like, do you have a card? And you got empty pockets sticking out at you going, oh, I forgot to bring them today. Or I only put 3 in my pocket, and I just gave out my last one. I was in a restaurant the other day. I met somebody who wanted to do business with, asked her if she had a card. She took a card out of her purse. She scratched out the phone number printed on the card and hand wrote a number on the back and said, well, this is my real number. It changed. I texted her my vCard and said, we can bring you into the digital revolution. We can make this better for you. Now, also, because you never run out of cards, now, you don't even have to be in the same room to share your card, right? If you're talking to somebody on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and you want to do business with them, you can text them your vCard anywhere on the planet. You can put it through, you can email it to them. You can put it through an instant message. You can put it on social media, on your LinkedIn, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, and share it with everybody around the world. You don't even have to be in the same room. And unlike the lady in the restaurant, you can update your card as often as you want. On this call, just before this call, I was on a call with Paul, who's on this call here with us, and he was holding up a box of 1,000 business cards he had printed that were garbage because he changed his phone number. We don't have to deal with that anymore. You can update your card as often as you like. And now check this out. Because this is a web-based product, when you update your business card, it automatically updates every card you have sent in the past. That's insane. And once again, you are doing your part for the environment because no trees are harmed to make your vCard, no matter how many you send out. You can send out 1 million business cards, not one tree. Big stuff. So let's talk about the products we have. Let vCard Pro tell your story. What is vCard Pro? Let's look at John Beeman's card here. He is a Canfield coach. He worked with Jack Canfield, author of Chicken Soup for the Soul. So what do you get with vCard Pro? It tells your story. You put your name, photo, logo, contacts, websites. Now you also get one-touch call, text, email, and directions. You want to call him, click want to email him, click photos and galleries, add update format text, add documents download, your blog, coupons, calendar with RSVP, QR code campaigns. You can capture your customer data, visitor analytics, custom domain, and you get 2 vCard Pro cards for $99 a year. That's a no-brainer. Now, if John sends you his card and you're looking at it, and right here is a testimonial from Robert, who is a 10th Dan, and he's telling you how this man changed his life. And then he's showing you his book, and I mean, it's amazing. Like, you can't buy this kind of credibility, kind of exposure. Now, imagine getting paid to share your own business card. I have printed thousands and thousands of business cards over my lifetime, never got paid to share one of them until the vCard. If you choose to be a vCard affiliate, you get everything in the vCard Pro. In fact, you get 3 vCard Pro cards instead of 2. But the best part is you get paid to share your own business card. Now, having 3 cards is cool because I can have 1 card. This is my card for vCard, but my other card was for a direct sales business, but my other card is for my consulting business. So if I'm talking to you, I can send you just the card, just the info that you need, and it's chock. The videos are right in it. Boom, 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 done. And if you look at my card and you say, man, that's sweet, I think I want one too, and you upgrade, I get paid, right? So you get paid for sharing your own business card. As you're sharing your card out with the public and you're growing your business because they can see you tell your story, and they say, man, I need one so I can tell the story of my business. You're like, great, grab a Pro card and you can do it, and you earn a commission. So let's look at how this works. Basically, the comp plan, the company does videos on this. They're doing webinars and training. But the long story short is you start off, you're making around $20 a card, and you can go up to about $50 a card just by sharing your own vCard. Now, Who needs this thing, right? Who might need a vCard? Do you know any network marketers? What restaurants do you eat at? Do you think they want to tell their story, show their food, right? Do you know any beauty professionals? Who does your hair? Who does your nails? Who's your esthetician? Like, they need to tell their story. Car dealers, massage therapists. How about your accountant? Do you have a radio show you've listened to for a long time or a podcast? Is there a YouTuber out there that you've been on their channel for a while? Like, they need this too to connect with their audience. Pro speakers, same thing. Do you go to church? Churches love this thing because the minister can connect with the congregation, and it works great for outreach and as a fundraiser. A service professional, a heater, electrician, plumber, realtors. You can showcase your properties right on the card. Do turn-by-turn directions to an open house. How about an author or a consultant? There are people using this thing for fundraisers. We're working with nonprofit foundations as well as large and small businesses, corporations, network marketers, consultants. Your club or organization can have its own vCard. I mean, every one of these people need one, and as you share your card with them, you get paid. As they share their card with their customers, you get paid. As those customers who have businesses share their cards with their customers, you get paid. So as you share your card, you're getting paid more and more. Now, this can also be a rejection-free business. Imagine a business you never had to hear the word no. Imagine that, because that's what we have. If somebody ever did say, no, I'm not interested, which I cannot imagine happening, but if they did, then you can offer them a free card, vCard Basic, for free, right? At least they can use it as a backup for times that they forgot their old printed business cards, or if they run out, they can have this vCard Basic on their phone, so they're never without a card again. As soon as they use this a couple times, they're going to upgrade, but it's something to get them started with. And the next thing is the powerful networking tool. This is the vCard app. So if you are a vCard Pro or affiliate, you can download the app for free. It works with iPhone, Android, Microsoft, works with everybody. You upload your card into this, and then you can share your card through text, email, QR code, or bump. And this is the best part, it is a digital Rolodex. For anybody who doesn't know what a Rolodex is, it's this thing right here, this outdated old-timey thing that used to carry old printed business cards. They're now right on your phone. So when someone says, hey, do you know a realtor? You can look in your contacts, see a realtor, share their card. You can share the card of other people, and that's absolutely huge. From a networking perspective, you're able to network with everybody, and not only are you able to share your card, but they're able to share yours. So huge stuff, guys. Next question people have, how do I get started today, right? It's super easy. Get back in touch with the person who invited you here, get your own vCard, share it, and reap the rewards. When somebody invited you to this call, they sent you their vCard, right? All you got to do is click the orange button on the bottom of every single card, and then you get to choose what card is right for you. The vCard Pro with all the features, 2 cards, 99 bucks, or do you think when you share your card, somebody else might say, I want one for my business, you might as well pay the extra 30 bucks, position yourself to make some commission for selling your own card. You get 3 vCard Pros with all the bells and whistles and the affiliate commission program, running up 20 to 50 bucks a card. You're getting paid for sharing your own business card. Or maybe you were on this thing and you're like, I just want to test drive it. Cool, you can sign up for a basic card and get that rocking. Now, guys, being at the right place at the right time is very, very important. However, taking action is everything. So really get involved today. Now, where would you be today if you knew these guys when they were in pre-launch? If you were in Mark Zuckerberg's dorm room, where would you be? Well, that would depend if you decided to get involved. You would either just have a really great story about how you woulda, coulda, shoulda back in Mark Zuckerberg's dorm room, or you'd be the guy going, wow, yeah, I got involved with them back in the day and now I own 10% of Facebook, right? Or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. Right now, we are pre-launch. We're in 22 countries, and you have the ability to get involved today. Guys, highly recommend you do. This is a disruptive technology. We are taking it by storm. We are rocking and rolling it. And so we thank you so much for being on today's call, for blowing this thing up with us, for using this powerful disruptive tool to blow up your business, because it's absolutely huge. And so, guys, that is our call for tonight. I'm going to stop